Hi planner people, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I am coming on with my Pocket Moleskine daily as per usual and my Hobonichi weeks again as per usual. There's really no change in my setup. Again, like going forth into 2023, there will be no change to my setup. I will still rock the Moleskine Pocket and the Hobonichi weeks. Mega for sure. Anyways, that's not why I came on here. I've been making mental notes to film YouTube videos, but I'm just like, man, like, I don't know what to film. Like, I don't know what else to film. Like, people are going to get bored of seeing the same planner flip through all the time. But I don't, because I love watching people's planner videos. And I know there's a planner girl. I think her account is Pink Planner Girl, maybe. Nicola. Her name's Nicola. Anyway, I follow her on Instagram as well as YouTube, and she posts weekly planner videos or weekly planner flip throughs. And usually it's like of her personal rings, so it's cool to see how someone utilizes their inserts differently and all that. From this point forward, I promise I won't say anymore. So I thought that'd be a cool concept to do the same type of thing just with your Hobonichi, because the thing about the Hobonichi is, you know, a blessing and a curse for some people. The inserts never change. They only change if you want to make them look different. So same thing with something as simple as this like Pocket Moleskine. It's only lines. Like if you want anything different, you gotta do it for yourself. So either way, either or, I thought it'd be fun to come on, hopefully make this into a weekly thing. I'll kind of like show what the week looks like or maybe I'll do like a 2-week thing. Like the first 2 weeks of the month and the last 2 weeks of the month. I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling frisky right now. Don't quote me on it. We'll see how far this goes. But I'm not far enough in October that I could show you like a full flip of October. And I feel like I just filmed a planner flip through on the Hobonichi. So this is what you're getting right now. Right now we'll just hop in and go into the first 2 weeks of October, since we're like, holy cow, at that point in life already. And I'll just show you how I've used the pages, the weeks pages, the notes pages, and then in comparison with my daily pocket. So we'll just do from the 3rd of October until the 16th. Those are the last 2 weeks. We are currently here on the 18th. So let's just hop right into it, roll right in. I know, love my Hobonichi weeks. There's like no getting around it. This is my main planner. This is my always planner, my everyday for the rest of my life planner. That sounds extreme, but like I love this thing so much. I have said it before, if your planner is not serving your needs, then like why are you even using a planner? Make your planner work for you, and like the rest will follow. You can pick up, I mean, I'm not the best because I just love this system so much that I don't hop around that much. But if you like hopping around because like this is a hobby, then you could do that if you have like the same type of system in all of your planners, really. So whatever, have fun with it. Anyways, rolling in. We'll start with October 3rd. I used, I don't really know where I'm going to go with this, but this was a pretty mundane week over at the house. It was just like a lot of like low-key work shifts. I didn't even work that many hours that week. We had like a little fall event. Part of this day was a bust, and then I redeemed myself and we had a good time the rest of the day. I think I have like some journaling back here I'll go and show you. My daughter had, I think this was her first hockey practice. Yeah, this was her first hockey practice. We went into it was my oldest, my 6-year-old. We went into it totally expecting it to be ice hockey. We got there's no ice. She's bummed out, like we were bummed out, and either way, it was a blessing because she doesn't know how to ice skate anyways or play hockey, so it was an instructional class. It would have been a lot for her to work on trying to learn 2 things at once, so it worked out better anyways, but we were all like taken aback that day for sure. I was preparing for, in my job, I have to run physical fitness tests every 6 months. So I was preparing for that. I was trying to run and like work on my push-ups and whatnot. That was really it. I was really focused on, again, there I say, I was really focused on qualifying. So I had like a big test, just this past Monday. So at this point in time, I was really just trying to finish my packet so that I could progress and even get on the board to take my test. And yeah, so this was just me kind of preparing everything that I need to do between submitting my packet, being able to take my test, and then all the steps that come after it. So that's really it. This is like a very bare bones week. I didn't really have a lot of extra side gig action that I had to do. I really left that all for this mess of a week right here. So yeah, that's how that turned out. Moving right into the next week, I worked a little bit more. My shifts were a little bit more concrete at that point. At this point, I just used the side for a to-do list. I have lots of stickers. Mostly all these stickers, though, are like from the Happy Planner. I didn't really use this one. I don't even remember, Coffee Monsters Co. maybe? I don't know. And then just Post-it notes from Target. I used these at the bottom because these were two big things. These are just like Dollar Tree stickers. Like when you go to a craft sale and you see like all the ladies, the older ladies putting this on like their crochet. I say that because that's what my grandma does. And these were two really big tasks. They're not even big, but in my brain, I put them off for a very long time. So once I got them done, I wanted to highlight the fact that I did it so I could feel good about myself. So there's really not much in the way of cute stickers this week. Or the following week, apparently it was mostly just pen to paper and Happy Planner stickers. So I worked a little bit more. I had a heck of a to-do list. I already put this down, so I didn't really know this like piece of washi. I didn't know where my week was going to go. I always find that when I put this line down, I never know what to do with these boxes. I think it's so cute, like separating it, but my brain just doesn't work that way all the time. So I did it, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I have no idea what to put in these boxes. Should I put, sometimes I put meals, sometimes I put like trackers. So I just like started putting a quick little blurb about the day. That was it. I didn't know what to do, so I panicked, and that's what happened. And yeah, that's really it. There's a few doctor's appointments. My daughters are in gymnastics, dance, hockey, the whole thing. So I had a payday, no school one day, really bare bones again. So we'll just go over those 2 weeks. That's how the 2 weeks looked in my actual weekly section. And then we're going to move into the notes section. So for October, this is just, I have like a bills tracker. This is our medical log for like myself and the whole family. This was something just like a little kind of like bullet journal collection style thing. It's something I really like about the Bujo system. I think that's such a funny word, but you're just able to make it however you want. No, by no means do I bullet journal, but I just like the idea of having cute little collections. So I created one for fall faves, and I'm just gonna try and keep going until I fill this page up. So far, I just have some like coffee items that were fall flavored that I really liked. A book I was reading. I was hoping to get a lot more books finished in October. I actually have this book right here. I'm gonna read it after this. But like I said, I was spending so much time preparing for my big test at work. So now that I've passed and that's over with, I think that I can continue on. This was just foods that we've been making, or like that were like fall themed. Really not a lot. I didn't know what to put. We went apple picking recently, so I've been making a lot of like fresh apple cinnamon oatmeals. This is just activities that we like to do. Trunk or treating. We've been going to pumpkin festivals. The local shops at this like little outdoor touristy mall area is so cute because everything is decorated for fall right now. So we've just been enjoying walking around, visiting all the local shops, seeing what they have to offer. And these are just like fall faves of things that I've been wearing all the time. So yeah, let's see. More so, I'll start with the 3rd. So I don't have any dailies in here for the 3rd, it looks like, but I have one for the 4th. This is what the 4th looks like in my notes section. Yeah. I don't, again, have any rhyme or reason. It's a lot of different types of stickers. I think this is style planner, style planner, style planner. This I've probably had for like the entire, like the last almost 10 years that I've been enjoying this whole community, is how long I've had some of these other stickers. This is Caden's mom shops, and then these ones are just from those like Happy Planner sticker books again. This is from, I know for sure, Paper Minty Studio. So my dailies usually just consist of quick little to-do lists. Sometimes I'll go back and fill in like little memory blurbs just so I can look back and remember like, oh man, the dog's nails look really long. Didn't we just cut them? So I put like little memory blurbs in there just to remember things. I don't go in this a lot in back plan. This is very much real-time planning throughout the day for the most part. Whereas this, I will go and back plan sometimes just because I don't always bring, sorry, my dog is in here and he's getting all fired up. Oh my God, do you hear him snoring? Anyways, this I will sometimes go in and back plan just if I find myself not reaching for it for a few days, but this is always very much real time. So sometimes, like I said, like this is past tense, took a nap while Chris was at the gym, and my 2-year-old, she was laying next to me, and I was able to like hold on to her, and she was just cuddling with me, and I kind of was dozing in and out a little bit. So yeah, sometimes some things are in past tense, but it's only for memory's sake. Going forth, I had a little collections page for Croctober recipes. I've only really made 2 so far, but I've made both of those like 3 times, and it's only probably like the 18th of October. My family has loved those 2 recipes so much, so whoever sent them to me, thank you so much. Then I have, this was like a very bare bones daily. What was the 7th? I must have been really stressed that day or something, because my dailies never look like that. There must have been something. I don't know. What was it? 3:30 out of the house, dance. Maybe we just, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. My dailies never look like this, but for whatever reason this day, I think I must have felt really stressed. And yeah, it came out on paper. I wrote this, I'm writing outside with Beatrice. If you follow me on Instagram, I filmed a little quick boomerang or blurb or something where my daughter was outside playing in her planner and we were writing together, and it was like so sunny, and it's like that perfect fall time where it's crisp in the air and you can wear pants, but you can also wear like a t-shirt and be just fine. So I remember writing that outside because she would not let me. She's like, no, you write. So I just wrote, I'm writing outside with Beatrice. This is just a little bit of journaling I did. I don't think that there's anything too personal in here. Just some journaling I did, along with a little small to-do list at the very bottom. That was for the 5th. So there's not really anything in the way of to-do list that day. I just really wanted a memory plan that day. I used this from my pulley printer. You can see like these Tamale River paper pages are very thin. And even with this, it's still like very pliable. So these aren't thick by any means, like how like a Sprocket printer sticker comes out. It's like that thick paper. It's not like that at all. I started to prepare Christmas lists, stocking stuffers, Christmas ideas, and things that I've bought so far. I swear I feel like every year we have to get a new elf on the shelf because I can never find it. Ever. This was that Saturday the 8th where it started like crap. I had this huge idea. I was going to take us out, like the whole thing, you know, the pumpkin festival, the parade, and it was supposed to be a free event I took us to. Everyone was dressed up. Everyone was excited to paint the pumpkins. It was like one of those things that was advertised as a free event, but it was free to get in. But once you got in, it only took cash to do literally everything. And we aren't a family that carries cash, like, ever. So it was a big bummer. Everyone was hungry. Everyone got to see all the other kids carrying around their decorated pumpkins, and we had to just leave. So we left. We ended up like stopping at this little gas station that was like a substation also. So we got like this really good random gas station chicken teriyaki meal. And then we kept going, and we were able to go apple picking, pumpkin picking. We stopped at like this cute little local shop and got like some candles and baked goods and more pumpkins. It was a lot of fun. My kids ended up having a blast. It was good, but it was just a funny day because it's just one of those scenarios, like you plan so much as a mom for like these picture perfect moments, and then it's like, nope, it's not gonna go that way. But it's all how you make it, because like I said, we turned the day around real fast. This one going into the 10th and 11th, I just don't want to go too far. So we're gonna go all the way up until the 16th. Okay. So the 10th looked like this, the 11th and 12th. I don't typically do half days, but I also don't want to get to a point where I'm using so many pages in my planner, because I refuse to use a half day. And what I mean by that is I don't want to make this little section of what I needed that day take up the entire day just for the sake of, oh, my daughter drew my planner. Fun. Just for the sake of like using paper and filling out the entire day. So I had a little blurb up here. I was really anxious that day. I was having my test either like the next day or something. And then I did a little to-do list down here. That was really it. That's what the day prior looked like. Such a good day to regroup as a family. Oh, yeah, so that's what my dailies look like. It's so funny to see this, like, talking about crippling anxiety, and then going to this and seeing that I crushed it. So I just love having a life book. I love having a life book because you see so much progression and so much life lived through these books. So it's just cool to see crippling anxiety, crushing it. So cool. Anyways, this was one of those days I kind of blurbed a little bit. There was a ton of free space and not a lot that we did except for some memory making. We turned on Sing 2 and it was a blast. So I made sure to put that stuff in there. I wrote down some recipes that I tried today. Well, this one was both of them were a bust. I burnt this. I'm gonna throw my husband under the bus. I burnt this because I was trying to be super mom. One of his new video games came out today, and so I tried like making this full 10-course meal and putting it all in the oven and just having him like pull it out of the oven while I took the kids to their gymnastics practices. He didn't even like go in and stir it. He's like, you didn't tell me to stir it. And I was like, I thought you would have checked it. Anyways, it's my fault, but I'm gonna put the blame on him too. So these got burnt to a crisp. Not good. This, it was okay. I'm not gonna say this was a bust. It was okay. I don't ever cook like full chicken dishes like that, like with the whole chicken. So it was just, I don't know. It was just out of my element. I intended on it being like this full 10-course meal, but it really was not. So again, you plan for things and they just don't happen. But yeah, that's all I really have as far as my Hobonichi goes. And then we will take those same days and just show you in here. It might actually be kind of fun to pull up some of those pages, just so you can see the difference between what they look like in here and then what they look like over there. So we'll find the one from 7. So here's the 4th. So that's what the 4th looked like in here. There we go. And that's what the 4th looked like in my Moleskine. So two totally different things, but they both have a lot of the same information. And that's, like I said, this is a hobby. You gotta have fun with it. I freaking adore this thing. Like, I was telling my husband, I was like, look at all of this life lived, and look at the rest of the year. That's it. Look at all this life, and that's the rest of the year. Like, that is so cool. That is just so cool to me. So I don't know if I can, I'm never going to give up on the Hobonichi. Like, Hobonichi for life. But this pocket Moleskine is, like, making a very permanent place in my heart as well. There was a lot of time that I didn't use it while I was really busy at work. Like I was working so long, and I'm actually about to transition back into that. So we'll see how this turns out for the rest of the year. I'll actually be transitioning back into that type of schedule sometime the first week of November until Christmas, really. So we'll see how those pages turn out for me. Maybe I'll try and lean on this a little bit more than I did in those other pages. I was really just like trying to survive at that point. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I love this. A lot of the time it is the same information. Sometimes it's not, though. Sometimes I'll take this on the go, but I'll take both on the go, but I'll only pull this one out to update it, or something like that. Or I'll have this on me and I don't know. I can't really explain it, but in my brain it works, and that's all that matters. Like I said, your planner should work for you, and that's all that matters. So this is like what the 4th looked like in my Moleskine, and then this is what it looks like on my daily. We have the 5th, 6th, 7th. These were very bare bones. I did go back and back plan some of these pages, actually. So yeah, here's the 7th in both books. Very bare bones on both days. This is where it started getting fun again. This was that weekend, the 8th. So the day that I journaled a lot. Oh, that was the 5th. So it's the day I journaled a lot, like what I really did. So on here I wrote that it was a chill day, which really coincides with this because we like baked brownies and it was just a total chill day. So that's fun, and it's really cool to see it that way. And I hope that one day when I hope that my kids want these books, because I do think about them when I'm, writing in them sometimes. I'm like, man, it'll be so cool for them to see this one day. Even if it's just a bunch of to-do lists, like, I don't know, I think that'd be really cool. So I think it would be neat to see the progression on both for them, but maybe not. Maybe they'll not care whatsoever. And then that'll be fine too, I guess. Yeah, so here's the 8th. There's a lot of like memory planning, especially that page. This page was a little bit more of memory as well as actual to-do lists. 10th and the 11th. Again, these are like a hodgepodge of stickers. A total hodgepodge. But you'll see for sure where I start really mixing and matching. That's my style. I just really mix and match a lot of different stickers and fonts and highlighters and colors and pens, and sometimes I want to stick to like the fall colors and the dark colors because it's the holiday season, and then I really like this page too, so it is what it is. I want to use up all my stuff and go through it all and not feel like I can never not use something because of any type of weird reason. So yeah, that's really it, and that takes us up until the Monday. So I just wanted to show you just those few pages for like the first 2 weeks of October. I'll flip through them again. I love to put little to-do lists, memory keeping, a little bit of both, a little bit of everything. Just depends. And that's what I love about it, because it can be so versatile. I love being able to take something that looks like the same thing everyone else is going to buy. Like, everyone's going to buy it, and it's going to look just like this. But it's what your style and what your family needs, and what your job and your role in the house or your role in, other people's lives, like, that's what makes your planner always different. Everyone's got different situations, so it's cool that we all get to take this and make it into ours, just the same way that we get to take 200 something random pages and turn that into ours as well, So that's my little philosophical planner bit for you. My dog is probably getting really annoying because he's getting so loud with his snoring, so this turned out way longer than I expected. I'm going to get off and probably just upload this right away before I talk myself out of not uploading it, and I will see you guys later. Like I said, I want to try and do this. Maybe I'll just do it every 2 weeks then, and if there's something you liked, let me know, and I'll keep going. If not, then I'll see you guys when I actually plan out my next video. Either way, have a good night. Bye.